Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And that is as far as they're going to go. Yamal. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I think an awful lot's going to be asked of this fella Zubamendi here. But being such a smart player, I expect him to pass the test with flying colours. He's making up the extra centre-half at times, as well as making those deep, long runs towards the box. I think a cracking player with a very disciplined game.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Nigeria controlling the possession in this early phase. That's a cute ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Nicely weighted ball. Face to face, decent chance! Goal, Spain!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Spain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Grimaldo. No, that's been intercepted.
Nigeria are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Pedri. Looking to play him in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, that's well spotted. He's shifting through Williams! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, I think I'd feel that way too. Not that I thrived in one-on-one situations.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Great chance here to level it up. Nigeria are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Pedro Porro. Well read, nice interception. Knocks it into space. Zubimendi is there to clear. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Pedro Porro. And he's intervened well there.
Nigeria certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Williams.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Is onto it in a flash. Yamal does really well there. He is strong. Nigeria finding their passes. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Nigeria can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Grimaldo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Threads one in. Grimaldo getting this one clear. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. He's in a great position here. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nigeria still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Zubimendi. It's Pedri. And here's Morata.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pedro Porro. And here's Morata. And it's Pedri. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Spain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Nico Williams. Good read, needed to be. And that has put paid to that.
This is the time you need that pace.
Looking for options for movement. Incoming delivery. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Nigeria really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Williams. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitution for Nigeria, number 8, number 15, coming on the field, number 16, number 25. Substitution
good steal, he just read it. Nigeria do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That's an imaginative pass. He could be in here. Real chance here. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Nigeria really could have done without this. The chance to pull further clear. And he's denied. Oh, and that should have been two.
Ferran Torres has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Defending of the desperate variety.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he's heaved it away. Pedro Porro. Nico Williams might just make this. And it's Grimaldo. Spain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. It's a good run down the right. Just eases him off the ball. Danger averted for now. Nigeria are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
It's a searching pass. And that's been big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cleared away. Deep cross, and the keeper beats it away. That has not gone well. And he's decided to go for it. That's got him rattled.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Good ball, good take. And it's made its way to him. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Goes for a shot! It's a loose ball. Tries to get it clear. He's found a way past. Shot a goal! Sticks it away! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides as it's... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Grimaldo. Nico Williams.
That was lovely, that.
Crosses it into the area. And he's cut it out. Back in once more. Brilliantly cut out. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, the versatility of Nico Williams has been hugely impressive. I think, Peter, he's just as good on either side of the pitch, and he has a footballing brain that seems to allow him to work things out with ease. And I think it's been suggested at times that he could play further up the pitch, but I think as a fullback, having the space to run into, I think to take away that from his game would be criminal.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. And he skips past his man. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Williams.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet. because neither attack has turned up.
And that's a good ball. Rodri. Grimaldo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, such a clever touch. Now this could be a chance. And a chance! And they've got rid. Referee's given a throw. And he's gone looking for safety. Passing is crisp and sharp. Aimed beyond the defence. That looks a good cross. And he's played it back. Yamal. Well, that has not gone well. Looking for options for movement. Nigeria finding their passes. Well read, nice interception. That's a smartly directed ball. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Is there any big chance?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a half-decent try. Nigeria with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Spain are looking to go forward now. And back to the goalkeeper. Rodri. He's a sharp little ball here. Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Please welcome everyone.
Reflections on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Nigeria clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. That's good running with the ball. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Showing good feet. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's there to clear it.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Looking tidy in possession here. And he's managed, goes for a shot! Lenormand clears. And he's chosen to go back.
I would think that was the wisest choice. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Spain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. And the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nigeria have their second corner now. Cleared without hesitation. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. It's a promising position. Takes a shot!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Pedro Porro. Zubimendi. And it's Rodri. That is ended up in no man's land. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that's nice. Yamal. Zubimendi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pedri, nicely aimed pass. And it's Pedri. Could move up a gear here. Pedro Porro calmly anticipates.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pass somewhat off target. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cross to the back post. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for the run. Now it's Yamal. Now that looks a decent ball. Great vision. Skims one in. Cleared away. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Unai Simon getting this one clear.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
5 minutes left on the clock.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
No, that's been intercepted. Can he get it through? Crosses it in. Keeper has taken decisive action. And the counter-attack is on here for Nigeria. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Any reflections on what... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake.
Takes a shot! It's anyone's ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Back towards the middle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, someone I see as being a well-rounded forward is Alvaro Morata. You can expect a lot of balls into the box when he's leading the line, with him being so good in the air. And he does score a lot of headed goals, something I see as the outstanding quality in his game.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. He was under real pressure there. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim? Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Now there's a fine ball. And he thumps it clear. Played back in. That's a super give and go.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pedri. Neither side yet able to find the net. Nico Williams is herring after that one. Great run on the overlap here. And he's managed to get free. Turns and goes back. Morata. Nicked it back promptly.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking to play him in. Decent chance! There it is! And Nigeria are ahead. That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Nigeria have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Nigeria are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Oh, that's fabulous. They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Nigeria with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Spain are looking to go forward now. No, that's been intercepted. Half an hour played now. Gets into some space. Can he finish? It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to...
Oh, shooting chance! Has another go! And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
Rodri. Now it's Williams, and he's had it nicked away. Nigeria looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Great chance! Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Williams. Oh, that's a key interception. Closing in on goal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pedro Porro. And he's gone backward here. Ah, such a Pedri! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Added time.
And he cuts out the supply. And the first 45 minutes are up. How would you review the first half?
Nigeria really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Nigeria in control at half. There's the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Nico Williams deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Searching pass he's played there. Now that looks a decent ball.
He'd be disappointed with that.
Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Now Howson. Grimaldo. Now Nico Williams. Rodri. And it's Grimaldo. Nigeria, with this 2-goal lead, they're certainly looking much the more assured. It's Morata! And it's in! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
He's in a great position here. Backward it goes. Spain appear to be... He's gone for goal! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Now it's Williams. Nigeria are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Now he's off and running. Pedri gets a foot in here. Goes looking wide. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Big chance! It's a loose ball. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Spain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, important interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He is through here. And a chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Substitution. Substitution for Nigeria.
So, third corner of the game.
Number 8. Number 18.
They've played it short.
Number 15. Coming on the field. Number 11. Number
Expertly
16,
cut out. Really nicely done.
10, number 25.
Nigeria surely have to be
Substitution
commended for
progress.
their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Subimendi. Merino. And here's Ferran Torres. Nicely weighted ball. He's shifting through the gears. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Fires it in low. And he's heaved it away. And now they can clear their lines. Passes coming off in quick succession here. There's a no-nonsense tackle.
Nigeria really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And it's Marino. No, it's come to nothing.
2 added minutes has been
Time
indicated.
added on will be 2 minutes. He shifted it to the flank. Dink through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And we're done. Nigeria have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, I think the manager can take a great deal of satisfaction with this win. It was a solid...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I think this fella, Alex Grimaldo, is about as attacking as a modern-day fullback can be. And the game has changed to really suit that for many.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Rodri. Grimaldo. Lenormand goes direct. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Tau. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. This might spell danger. Great chance! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Spain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. He's gone for goal! Now, what has happened here? Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Ferran Torres. Gets a good foot in there. Lenormand tidy with his distribution. Looking for a runner. Played into space out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Tau. Grimaldo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ferran Torres! He can get that clear. And they've got rid. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Nice looking ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Ferran Torres. And he gets rid in a hurry. Cross needs to be good. But they've got it again. Can he get it through?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to pass it through. Cross in, looks like a good one. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And he can clear it away. Thanks. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Now here's the delivery. Cleared without hesitation. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the shot's on here. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. They've played it short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short.
There will be 1 minute at a
Tries
time.
a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now that's a lovely exchange. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Players.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And now they can spring out of defence. Stood up well to him there. And he whips in across. Ferran Torres gets a foot in here. He's in space and looking for options. Plays it in low. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's well spotted. Ball comes in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's good running with the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning.
Shoots! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
After 62 minutes.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, played through for the wide man. Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Substitution on the field. Number 38. Coming on the field is number 35.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Backward it goes. He's having a go! So their fourth corner of the game. And it's been taken short. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And he's quick to get it clear again. Brenner is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. Oh, super ball. Nico Williams. Nico Williams does well to get it back. And he's managed to get free. Nico Williams. Nico Williams tries a cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. It's a promising position. And that's aimed into the middle. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Pedro Porro. Now, can they get him away? And that's gone behind for a goal kick. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And he cuts out the supply. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And he's picked it up out wide. Dani Olmo tries a cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. Just 5 minutes remaining now. He's in a great position here. And he's in on goal. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now he's off and running.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Foot in. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Dani Olmo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that has left him in a heap. And the referee brings it to a close. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud, and
He's got Tool against the crossbar.
and we have our very first corner.
They've played it short. He's gone for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then.
And it's been taken short. And he's had a hit! And again the keeper stands strong.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Corner number 3 coming up.
They've played it short. Good ball, good chance!
Tar
With the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played.
and he's cleared it out of harm's way.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I want to focus on this guy.
He's had a shot! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Adeyemi.
Shapes to shoot! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Tau. And that is a little undercooked. Musiala. Now, can they get him away?
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Musiala looking to play it into the box.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Adeyemi's cross.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, split-second reaction.
Leveling actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
And a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
And it's been taken short. Has a shot! And that has skinned the post.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
That's good running with the ball. Tao. Good, strong midfield running here. Shot a goal! Same again, same outcome.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Tries to pass it through. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Thanks. And a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Germany really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Adeyemi. And Raum. Andrik. Nicely shaped cross.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That has not gone well. Little pass, takes the shot! And he's been caught on it here! Cleared without complication.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He has found the way through. That is great defending, so alert. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Now this could be a chance.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Leveling, back and defending. Leveling, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He's on it, can he get away? Germany are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's a key interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Germany clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
3 minutes at a time.
Referee has just said play on. And he's in on goal. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Lovely. There's the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. Goes for a shot! He's scored!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So the referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Substitutions taking place.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And the shot! And he thumps it clear. Now it's Tao. And he can clear it away. Can he get on the end of this? This is Gnabry. He is Gnabry! That is delicious! About as smooth as it gets. Germany are all square. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that. Great chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
It's a lucky 7th corner. And it's been taken short. And it's made its way to him. Germany have the chance to go the other way. Oh, nicely intercepted. Germany are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
Oh, shooting chance! Gnabry.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So we've reached the hour mark. Raum. Neatly clipped into space. Germany have reclaimed it. Musiala. Musiala cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Gnabry. Pavlovic. Musiala. He's in plenty of space here. Shoots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Substitution on the field, number 38, number 36.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good ball, that too.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nice-looking ball. Thanks. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Now there's a fine ball. Real chance! He's got a goal! Into the lead once more. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Can he get it through? Can he finish? He's scored! They're level!
level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Sim.
Of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
This is it then, now or never. That's a good ball. Tries a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Raum. It'll be a throw-in. Germany making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Pinged towards the front line. And the counter is on. Brenner. 4 extra minutes added on. Knocks it into space. He's found the way through. Decent chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Some really good ball movement. And he shoots! And that may well be that. That is that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic.
Mbappe! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. And again! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Camavinga. Mbappe in with the challenge. He's a sharp little ball here. Passing nice and neat. And the shot! Goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now this could be a chance. Madrid finding their passes. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's forced to go back. Looks to the other side. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rodrigo. Aimed beyond the defence. Alexander-Arnold. He's in a great position here. Mbappe. And he's worked it through. He's on it. Thuram shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Thuram is offering a wry smile there.
Dembele!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's lofted through here. That's going to go a long way.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Dembele. Koundé. Here's Chouameni. Looking for the run. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And here's Dembele. Eder Militao did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Thuram. Great vision. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. Thuram is herring after that one. Valverde. Out to the left it goes. Bellingham. He's had it taken off him. Saliba.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Thuram. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's made its way to him. Goes for a shot! Spread out to the left. Hernandez. Half-time getting close now. Threads one in. Bellingham. Chance! Off the post! Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Thuram. He's having a go! Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, this looks sharp.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
Vinicius Junior. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well timed, excellent interception. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the game has already resumed here.
France can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Big chance! And he hits the net.
2 up now, and they are cruising. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Thuram! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rodrigo. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Tries to play it through. Plays it in low. Courtois claims it without any fuss. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And that's it. That was always inevitable.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Hernandez. Doué.
Can he get on? And the shot! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Camavinga. Oh, the ball's gone astray.
Look at the space here.
Spread it left.
Still very early doors,
but it is a closely contested affair. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
and he's had a hit.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just about within shooting range. Tries the cut back. And that has been knocked clear. Nicely weighted ball. And it's been played through. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Konate. Ball played for Conte. Koundé. Rodrigo. Bellingham. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. Shot could be on.
Oh, it's come off the upright.
Mbappe. Doué. Does have his name on the score sheet, of course. For Conte. And it's Koundé. Couldn't squeeze it through. He's found a way through.
Can he finish?
Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Tchouaméni. Hernandez. Crosses it in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Vinicius Junior. Doué. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Played out to the left flank. Played back in. Expertly cut out, really. Shapes to shoot! There it is! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's shocking, the ease with which...
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
France head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And now they can clear their lines. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Looking for options for movement. Knocks it into space. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Doué. That's tidy. And here's Mbappe. Chouameni for Valverde.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Elects to cross. Saliba with the clearance. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now it's Thuram. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Good ball, good take. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Rodrigo. Eder Militao. Rodrigo. Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gap, and he shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Eder Militao. Rudiger. Plays a sharp little ball here. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a goal kick.
Attention, changement.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, good-looking ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Threads one in. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's picked his way through. And the shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Pass is just off target.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rudiger. Valverde. And he was quick to react. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Brahim Diaz in acres of space out wide. And it's shot, surely! So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
It's their second corner of the game. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 3 coming up. Saliba tries to clear. And it's Camavinga. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
France could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now that's a lovely exchange. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Rabiot. And the counter is on. Doué in with the challenge. Vinicius Junior. Mendy. Rudiger. And time is up. France have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Mbappe. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
We have already started here. Chouameni. Now it's Camavinga. And he was alert to it. Great vision. Has crossed in. It's a mighty effort! They just took too long getting forward.
Mbappe simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions attacking-wise can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, well played. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Now it's Mbappe. Good pressure, determined, intense. Opts for safety. Aims beyond the defence. Rodrigo! And that has fair fizzed. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Chouameni. Mbappe. And it's Doué. And Koundé. Crosses it into the area. Thuram! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Saliba. Camavinga. Can he get on the end of this? Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Chouameni. That is Conte. He's a sharp little ball here. Fires it in low. Now, can they get him away? Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Oh, delightful ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Chouameni. Hernandez. And it's Conte. It's Camavinga. Can he get it through? And this is... Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Mbappe. Camavinga with the cross. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Mbappe. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Doué. Threads one in. Bellingham. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ah, he's given it away. He has a look up. Well read, and the danger is averted. Valverde. And the counter is on.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Camavinga. Chouameni. And it's Koundé. Looking for the run. Tries a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force... Oh, shooting chance! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Konate. And it's Doué. And that has been slung wide.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. France couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Driving forward, shifted it to the flank. Bellingham. That's an excellent interception. He's looking wide.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's shifting through the gears here. Shot could be on. And it's made its way to him. Doué. Hernandez gets into some space. Nice interception, well to Camavinga! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And smartly reclaimed. That has been cut short. Now that looks a decent ball. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space. Rodrigo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Thuram receives it in a good position here. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Offside again. Not the most accurate pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And reclaimed it in a trice. Valverde. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes a shot! Gets a good foot in there. He's having a shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here.
He's gone for goal! That's got him rattled. Eder Militao. Kante takes control of it and he's on the move. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Goulet. He's in a great position here. He might be... He's had a shot! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Konate tries to clear. Doué.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic.
Shapes to shoot! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy... A header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Pedri powering forward here. Pedro Porro. Now Subimendi. A heavy challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rodrigo. This looks promising. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Referee has just... Chance for a shot! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Brazil have produced some of the best centre-halves around, and I think Militao is up there in that lineage, Peter. He's very quick and aggressive, and while he does have the odd mistake in him, or certainly did in his earlier career, he's maturing fast and he's easing that out of his game, and he can go all the way to the very top.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, wow, that is fantastic! From Captain Fantastic!
Well, we can only hope that this has set the tone for what's to come. Captain Majestic has stunned the whole arena.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Great chance! Oh, super ball. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Valverde. Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. In with the challenge. Oh, good take in a good area. Can he finish? And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, this looks sharp.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe! That's a shade optimistic. Oh, there's a probing ball. Tchouaméni makes the interception. Now it's Tau, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Tchouaméni for Valverde. 15 minutes till half-time. Has a look and plays it forward. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's good running with the ball. Looking to play him in. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Passing is crisp and sharp. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. And here's Mbappe, picked out brilliantly. Vinicius Junior! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. He's given the time to pick a pass. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Tchouaméni. Valverde.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rodrigo. Valverde. And it's Tchouaméni. That is ended up in no man's land. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, strongly challenged there. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Madrid finding their passes. Looking for the run. Tau is wide and looking to get onto this. And he welcomes it in. Ah, that's a fine interception. Tchouaméni. That has not gone well. Now that is a hefty challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Tau. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Passing nice and neat. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that is a nice touch. Lovely bit of skill. Strong running down that left flank. And the finish! And he can clear it away. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 38. Number 36. Number 10. Coming on the field.
Now it's Tau.
Number 35. Number 11.
He's had a shot!
Number 41.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And he's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Can he get on the end of this? Look at the space here. And he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.